We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. A good matchup here for you tonight between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Pittsburgh Pirates. The Pirates enter the day with their winning streak at 10 games. They'll try to extend it next. Trevor Cahill, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, in a day and age where we don't see very many complete games, 6 really good innings in his last start to pick up the win, and I think they'll be happy if he can duplicate that again in this one.
Striding in is Ozzie Smith. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. Underway now on a Friday night as the first pitch of our series misses for ball 1. Dero, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. All you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
And that's out number 1. Now a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. Dero, what's the key in trying to stop their opponent's winning streak?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one. Nothing fires me up more than watching a hitter take what a pitcher gives him. Pitches away, batter's able to keep his hands inside, not try and do too much, and just force feed a single.
Here's Nolan Arenado, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. That batting average hovering in the high 230s. 2 home runs and 14 driven in. Here's a look over to first, and he'll dive back in. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. In there, now the throw. He is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely. Certainly a very close play at second on that bag, so let's analyze it with show track. We all know he's got plus speed on his side, and you really see it represented in the top speed. That really made the difference on that one. Ready with the 0-2.
Well, the key for him on the mound is to keep the ball down. Certainly, hollow of the knee or lower. Sinker changeup guy, if he's going to succeed against this lineup, he's got to keep the ball down.
The 0-2 once more.
Great job right there. Scrambling a nasty breaking ball off the plate.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again.
There's the heavy sinker right there. What makes that pitch so difficult to hit is not only does it change eye levels, it actually changes plane. You go to hit it at one position, and it's 6 to 8 inches dropping off the table and chasing your hands.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Hit out towards second. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. Cards leave 1, and now the Pirates will take their turn in a scoreless ball game. Jack Flaherty will be on the mound for the series opener. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matty, a little bit of a mixed bag with this guy. An ERA of over 4 in his last 3 starts. He's either been really good or really bad, and recently he's been more bad than good. It'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around and pitch better in this one here today.
As he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. They come in trying to put together a complete ball game as they've lost their last 2.
Yeah, Matty, coming off a 500 homestand, you would have liked to have played better in front of your home crowd. I get that. But they have a chance to right the ship right here. Get on the winning side, push forward. Game 1 of this road trip. It's not going to be easy.
Fouled off. Here's another 1-2. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Molina gathers. A throw down to first, 1 away.
Batting second, the catcher, Brian Brumman.
Now to the plate, here is Brian Brumman. First pitch of the AB now.
0-1, no strike.
Now the 1-0. Hit the other way out toward right field. Carlson is there, 2 down.
Batting first.
Now a moment here at PNC to take a look at the Pirates lineup card in this one. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, Matt, keep an eye on that number 2 spot. This guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
In the air, down the line in left.
Brock
finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. Nothing in the Pirate first. We're on to the second now in Pittsburgh. No score on the show. Second inning set to go. And stepping in, the power-hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Paul Goldschmidt.
Here it comes. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. A bouncer up the middle. On the first, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Batting fifth.
Take a look at the Pittsburgh Pirates defensive lineup. And diving into the numbers on this team, the one thing that jumps off the page is the fact that these guys can flat play D. The highest fielding percentage in the league. Something to focus on today when you're watching this one.
And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. That brings in Tommy Edman. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And that misses 1-1. And there is our officiating crew in this one. Calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
Hey, D-Row, you better be ready to swing, particularly at that low pitch. Freddie Ferguson, low ball umpire.
Yeah, it makes it tough on the offense. I was a guy who liked the low ball, but that usually means those guys are susceptible to that slider in the dirt. You have to see the ball up, and this guy doesn't give you a chance.
But speared on a hop. Throw on to first, and Cahill's looking sharp here. 2 away.
Batting seventh, the catcher, number 4, Yadier Molina.
Into the box, Yadier Molina. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First delivery to him. No score here as we play inning number 2. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. Soft liner towards short, and this will be taken down no problem for the final out of the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And that brings in the Cobra, Dave Parker. It was an 0 for 4 effort for him in Wednesday's ball game.
Parker.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Hard liner to center field. Bader is right there, 1 down.
Batting fifth.
The St. Louis Cardinals attack you on defense in this fashion. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5 fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning, keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
Terry Mooney stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1. That batting average hovering in the high 230s. 2 home runs, 9 driven in. And it's fouled away.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
And another foul ball. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Wow, that's a close pitch to take, but when you're a good hitter like this guy, to take that pitch on 0-2, you have to have a pretty good eye.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Brock will wait on it. And he's got it for out number 2.
Batting sixth. The left fielder, Christian Murray.
Now it'll be Christian Murray. He was 1 for 4 back in Wednesday's contest. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
Fouled away. The 2-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
You know, when you're facing a top-of-the-line pitcher like this, he's going to be down around the knees like that more often than not. The key is punishing whatever mistakes he makes, but so far he hasn't made many.
A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Fastball well outside.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
Set to get his evening at the plate started. Randy Wiggins trying to get it going at the plate. It's been tough sledding for him so far this year. 1-0 the count. Murray, the runner at first with 2 gone. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. And there he goes towards second. Pitch outside the throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Another look at the throw down that results in a 3rd out on the bases. 2 complete. Still scoreless here on the show. And now Dylan Carlson. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's game. First pitch of the AB now.
Carlson.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
fouls this one off. The next 0-2. Hit out towards second. He's got it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. And with one away, let's give you a look at the standings in the NL Central entering play as you see where these two teams sit in relation to one another. And that'll bring up the former top prospect, Harrison Bader. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
0-1.
He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. The barehanded attempt gets by him here, and that ought to go as a bunt single.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Ozzie Smith.
So now to the plate, Ozzie Smith, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Second appearance here, he grounded out to start the ball game. Now a throw over, and the runner back safely. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And the off-balance throw will be too late, so a good effort that time, but it's an infield single.
Left field, Lou Brock.
Standing in now, Lou Brock, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch. It's strike one. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
Hey, make no mistake about it, this lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
Fouled off. And he looks at a sinker for a called third strike, and now there are 2 gone.
Big strikeout for the second out there, but he's not out of it yet. We'll see if he can feed off that K, wiggle out of the jam, and keep this game tied.
And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. The 0-1 offering. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some four-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Clearly fired up to work out of that jam. We play 2.5. No score on the show. Cards strand a couple. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Randy Wiggins. Trying to get it going at the plate. It's been tough sledding for him so far this year.
Wiggins.
And it's fouled away. Hit out towards second. Torres has it. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Into the box now, Tyler Wiggins. Fouled away. Batting average down in the low 210s. 1 home run and 6 RBIs. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. One and two now. Into the windup and the pitch.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
And he fouls this one off. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
Bader is there, 2 gone.
Batting ninth, the designated hitter, Owen Christian.
Next up is Owen Christian. Here's the first pitch to him. As he overcommits here to a slider out of the zone, 1 strike to count.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away. That slider.
And what an effort on the running play to end the inning. The love of the game runs deep with these folks. 3 innings in the books. Still no score on the show. All set for the start of the 4th. And that'll bring up the exciting middle infielder, Gleyber Torres.
I know we're not seeing a lot of offense in this one, but there's still some game left. I'm looking to see these guys, both offenses, make some notable adjustments at the dish and try and scratch a few runs across.
And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
Now back.
1 man gone for the Cardinals in the 4th, and that'll bring up the big bat of Paul Goldschmidt. Here's the first pitch. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs. I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse. He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
Tommy Edman is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Fielded cleanly, throw in time, and the side is retired. So they breeze through this half of the inning. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4, and we are tied 0-0. Bottom of the inning now, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Christian Brummett.
The center fielder.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Now a half swing here on the pitch inside, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the home plate umpire. Strike 2. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Well, we all know he can burn on the base pass, right? But that's a little tougher to do when you've got a nice goose egg on your leg. It's tough to do like that.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
And the Pirates are in the hit column.
I mean, that has to frustrate the guy on the mound right there. You get him down 0-2, no put-away pitch, works the count back to neutral, and is able to mix in a base hit. Nice job.
To the plate now, Brian Brummett, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he misses again, 2-0, using the slide step to try to control the running game.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Not in time as he steals second. Well, that stolen base was about as bang-bang as they come, and his show track demonstrates to us right here it was his top speed that really made all the difference. He's definitely got wheels, and they were on display there. And maybe trying to get him off stride at the plate so he'll step out and ask for time. Fouled off.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
At the plate now, Bart Wiggins, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. The 0-1 pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2.
That's not an at-bat he's going to look back on and be happy about. Obviously, the strikeout result isn't good, but to go down on 3 pitches and none of which were even in the strike zone, as you see there, that's not a good look.
In now, Dave Parker, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. In for a strike, it's 1-1.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty, everything on the outer half of the plate.
Swing and a chopper down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. 1 left for Pittsburgh through 4. Still tied, 0-0. And welcome back to Pittsburgh as we check in on the field with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Thank you, Heidi. Swing and a liner. But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out.
Number 3, Dylan Carlson.
Now to bat, Dylan Carlson. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
1-1 to count. Now the pitch. Left side, but well foul. The 1-2 pitch. Popped him up. Wiggins has room in foul territory, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Harrison Bader.
So 2 out, nobody on. And in to bat next, one of the fastest players in all of baseball, Harrison Bader. And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. And that one yanked just foul. The windup and the 0-1.
Hey!
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. Down in order go the Cardinals. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Wackney.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Derek Shelton during the commercial break about the Pirates offense. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. A lot of their outs have come from weak contact and strikeouts as a result of chasing pitches outside the strike zone. He said it's going to be extremely important for them going forward to be more selective with their swings and force the opposition to throw more strikes.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Here's a fly ball, well hit. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. Around second now and headed for third. The relay, and he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple. So he's head first into third as he laid it all on the line on that one.
Yeah, he took a pretty big risk going for the triple, Matt, but you gotta love the aggressiveness and the willingness to get dirty and deep to throw to third. Man, that was a fun play to watch.
At the plate, Christian Murray grounded back up the middle. Dive, but it's off his glove, and the run should score. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Number 15.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
No balls and 1 strike. Now the 0-1. Fastball well outside. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Now a throw over to first. Back in standing. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. So with a runner at first and 1 gone, time to bring in our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. Both guys pretty close, top speeds of 95 and 94. Next up, Tyler Wiggins, 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. And the runner back in standing. Here's the first pitch to him. Pitch out.
1-0.
Nothing doing. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Murray, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. Throw over to the bag. Oh, and it froze him, and they got him.
Decisions like that have to be made knowing who you've got at the plate. This guy can put one over the fence no problem, so that wasn't very smart baseball.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
And now a sinker is in tight and low as well. It's ball 4. Looks like the pitching coach might want to have a chat here.
Not sure why the pitching coach is even going to the mound. This guy's been on cruise control the entire game. Might be he's just giving his pitcher a chance to catch his breath, regroup, and regain some of that focus.
Striding forward now is the DH, Owen Christian. He flew out in his last AB. Pitch out, nothing doing. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. A runner on first with 2 away. Runner's off for second. And it's fouled away. On the move again from first. The count now at 2-2. Has a look, now the pitch. And now he's on the move again for second. Pitch outside, the throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors so far for the Pirates. This is hit high and deep out to left. Brock looks up. Oh my! It's gone! Santa Maria! It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 3 here in the early going. And the lead for the Pirates is now 3-0.
You don't see this very often off of this starting pitcher. This guy's not used to giving up some bombs, so I'm sure that'll be a wake-up call, and he'll start throwing some better pitches.
So now to the plate, Christian Brummett.
Christian Brummett.
He's 1 for 2 in this one. Set to deliver the 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Now a flare out toward right center. Torres ranging into the outfield. He can't get there as it falls in.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
Now a throw over. Don't want to forget about him. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
0-1. Here's the pitch. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. 3 runs already home here. Sent out to straightaway center field. Bader will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Through 5 innings, it's now 3-0 Pittsburgh. So now here is Ozzie Smith. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, they're definitely just not having consistent quality ABs. The game plan they had coming in hasn't worked, and I'm interested to see if they're willing to change it up a little bit.
Cahill is there, and he has it for the out.
The left fielder, number 20, Lou Brock.
Next to hit is Lou Brock. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. First pitch of the AB now. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball.
Well, obviously somebody was hooting with the Owls last night. This entire roster, they've showed up for the first game of this road trip and are getting absolutely boat raced.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And it's 1-2.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Parker's under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
And now in the box, Nolan Arenado. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Cardinals. They trail it here 3-0. John Gant enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Now pitching for the Cardinals.
Now at the plate here is Bart Wiggins. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. First pitch on the way. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
You got to love guys auto taking you 0-0 if you're on the mound. You could steal that first strike, and now you go to work, just picking apart the corners.
A count of 1-1 to the Pirates' first baseman. And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now. This one's down to third. And there's 1 away.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Into the box, Dave Parker. Swing and a liner. But this lands foul for the first strike. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And now a pitch on the way. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that into memory bank, because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Standing in now, Terry Mooney, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And he looks at a changeup in there. 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Pitch out, nothing doing. Runner goes for second. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there. And prior to the 2-2, he'll step out of the box and ask for time. From the belt, the pitch. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
At the plate now, Christian Murray fouled away. 0-1 pitch on its way. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And the throw to first ends the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. 7th inning ready to roll, and that will bring up Gleyber Torres.
The second baseman, Gleyber Torres.
First delivery to him. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. And the 7th inning starts with a fly out here, 1 away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Strike 1 to start the at-bat.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
Right side, scooped up on to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Tommy Edman.
Coming forward now is the Cards' designated hitter, Tommy Edman. A couple of ground outs on his batting line in 2 trips so far. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1.
This guy's throwing a gem so far. Biggest key, 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Mowing away with that one, it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Into the windup and the pitch. That one misses, and I think a ballpark full of umpires disagrees. It's 2-2. Swinging a looper to left. Mooney shading to his right, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Cardinals. Still down 3-0. Adam Wainwright gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home 7th.
Number 50, Adam.
So now to the plate, Randy Wiggins. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Leading up.
First pitch coming from Wainwright.
The second baseman.
0-1 the count.
Randy Wiggins.
Here's the pitch. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
First pitch on its way. Tyler Wiggins stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. On a that's a base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those two at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Christian will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a two-run home run that really got his guys going. First things first, here's a throw over. Runner's back. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. A dive, and he knocks it down. And the recovery throw is too late, and there are two on with one away now.
Hey guys, I think the pitcher was just trying to steal a strike right there. I do not think he expected to get ambushed on an get me over breaking ball. But that's exactly what happened.
To the plate now, Christian Brummett. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And he won't take any chances on that one as this is scooped away in foul territory for the first strike. Now a late bunt attempt here, but he misses strike two.
0-2 is the count.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone.
Now batting.
Next to dig in, Ryan Brummett flew out last time up. He's set. Here it comes. As Wainwright's able to jump ahead of him here with strike one.
Hey, that's a huge set-the-tone pitch right there. To a great hitter, you do not want to fall behind 1-0 and have him sitting all over a fastball or guessing what you throw next. You get ahead 0-1.
We'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the third out. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 8th inning coming up. Bucks out in front, 3-0. Now at the plate is Yadier Molina. He'll start us off in the 8th.
The catcher, number 4.
First pitch Yadier on its way. Molina. Hit softly down the line at first. He's got it. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Well, when you're winning a game this late, the last thing you want to do is give the other team some hope, and that's what this error does. They have a base runner and a chance to make some noise now.
He's set, and the pitch. Swing and a liner. This gets foul. It's 0-1.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
Ground ball to second. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now. So that'll bring in Harrison Bader, and they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
No balls and a strike to count. Swinging a ball hit on the ground.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Redbirds down quietly. They trail in this one 3-0. Tyler Webb is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here. Digging in will be Mark Wiggins, grounded out in his last at bat.
Leading up for the Pirates, the first baseman, Mark Wiggins.
First pitch on its way. Very weakly on the ground. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Webb rarely finds himself in much trouble out of the bullpen, at least in terms of giving up base hits. He's proven to be a tough guy to barrel up. Torres brings it in, and that's the first out.
Now batting, right fielder.
Well, these fans have been treated to a fine outing out of their hometown starter as we give you a look at the numbers here. A big 0 in the run column on the right-hand side of your screen. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Dave Parker, singled in his last at-bat. First delivery to him. Lofted in the air out to right field. Carlson is there, 2 down.
Now batting, the shortstop, Terry Mooney.
So next to hit is Terry Mooney, struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Oh, look at that stop. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Pirates. They lead it 3-0. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Ozzie Smith, and his guys need him to get things started here in the top half of the 9th. And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
But this is gloved over there at first as he was in the right spot at the right time. 1 away.
The left fielder, number 20, Lou Brock.
So next to bat will be Lou Brock. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First pitch of the AB now. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now back, first baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Next, it'll be Nolan Arenado. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Well, with the power bat up at the plate, the manager wisely signals his outfielders to back off. Don't want anything over their heads here. Hit on the ground to third. Throw to first will be in time for the final out, and the Pirates will add 1 more to their winning streak as this ball game is over. And tonight's ends as a 3-0 shutout win. The Pittsburgh Pirates used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Trevor Cahill earns his 5th winner of the year, and it's a dandy, a complete game, 3-hit performance. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Here now is our final line score tonight. For the victorious Pirates, 3 runs on 8 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base. For St. Louis, no runs, 3 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 34 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely. Inside the Show with your host, Justin Allegri.
Welcome to your Saturday edition of Inside the Show. I'm Justin Allegri. Looking first at the NL Central, the Pittsburgh Pirates continued to beat teams now with 11 straight victories as they got the best of the visiting Redbirds 3-0. The Cincinnati Reds grabbed 13 hits in the game as they nabbed the win against the visiting Cubs 8-4. The Brewers went deep 4 times as they walked off in dramatic fashion against the Boys in Blue 10-6. The Mets right fielder, number 30, was a major force at the plate with 6 RBIs, helping the Mets get by the Phillies 9-4. The Miami Marlins racked up 11 hits as a team as they took down the Nationals in Washington 7-2. Warren Looney drove in 4, leading the D-backs over the Rockies 9-6. Tommy Pham was hot at the plate, collecting 3 hits in the game, helping the Padres get the win over the Giants 3-2. Justin Verlander tossed a dominating complete game shutout as the Astros were winners over the Rays 1-0. The Braves got 12 hits in this one as they got the extra inning victory over the Blue Jays 9-6. The Yankees knocked out 10 hits as a team as they defeated the visiting Tigers 7-6. The Indians sent 3 balls into the seats as they beat the White Sox on the south side 9-1. The Minnesota Twins grabbed the win against the visiting Royals 2-1. The A's combined for 10 hits as a team as they took down the visiting Orioles 4-0. James Paxton won his 4th game thus far as the Mariners pushed past the Angels 3-1. The Texas Rangers allowed only 5 hits in the game as they beat the visiting Red Sox 2-0. Thanks for tuning in today. We'll be back here tomorrow and all season long.
you.